What if Vananba Valam is no more going to have Tamil episodes? What if this Tamil channel gets converted to an English channel? Vanakkam, this is Pavitra from Vananba Valam. First of all, I would happily welcome all the new non-Tamil listeners. This episode is dedicated specially to my non-Tamil people who really wish to hear an English episode from Vananba Valam. So yeah, let's go into our today's episode. Today, I'm going to share 5 tips for 20s aged people. I can hear you asking me, why alone 20s aged people? So important, so special. Why you are giving tips only for 20s people? The tips that I'm going to say can be followed by anyone, any age or any category, that doesn't matter. But I feel these 20 to 29 aged people will have more energy, more enthusiasm, and also more responsibilities in their life. In our 20s, we may face love relationships, friendship issues, heartbreaks, family issues, and also we may be finding a love partner. We also find a partner to marry and so on, right? There may be many changes in 20s, right? So for this, we need a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, a lot of inputs from this world. And also in my 20s, I am also learning and trying new stuffs, and I wanted to share these tips with my fellow 20s. And here we go with the 5 tips for 20s. The first tip is take care of yourself. First, I would like to ask you a question. You don't have to answer the question to me, but you get the answer from yourself and keep it with yourself. That's fine. The question is, are you there in your priority list? If so, in which place have you placed yourself? I would suggest you that always keep yourself first in the priority list, because all the relationships, your friends, your career, money, fame, everything may come and go. But at last, we are the only permanent thing. When we were born, we were called as a small baby. And after we die, we are called as a body, a dead body. So who we are? We are the soul. We are the consciousness inside. So make sure the you is happy. Give everything that your soul needs. How to keep yourself happy? That is the second tip. So the second tip is find a passion. Everyone is born with a hidden talent. It may be one or more talents too. That is called as passion. So find your passion first. Okay, I can hear you asking me, Pavitra, many are saying find your passion, but I myself find as a useless human being. Then how I can find a passion? I always feel I am a talentless person, then how I can find a passion? Bro, first relax. At least in life, you'll have a desire to do right. You'll have a desire in your heart that you always wanted to do. First, try that. If you don't have, then try these things. See first who you are, which you are good at. If you are a person who's good at speaking, who's good at mingling with people, then you can try podcasting, public speaking, life coaching, and giving talk therapies too. If you are a person who doesn't like speaking that much to people, or who doesn't like mingling with people, then you can go for drawing, painting, designing, and photography and other stuffs. If you're a person who loves physical activity, you can try yoga, tennis, dance, or gymnastics and everything. So it's all up to you. Find first who you are and find what is your wishes, what you wanted to do in life. Then you can find your passion. First, before finding a passion, first try everything. First, see how you feel when you do that. Then you can find your passion. There may be people who will be criticizing, judging, telling you something, but don't get discouraged or get frightened about that. Because they only know how to talk, how to criticize, but they don't know and they can't be you. You go, bro, you do things that makes you happy. Maybe in future, they may see you as a great inspiration and ask you for guidance. Because in my childhood, there was a person who criticized me, and that person now is seeing me as an inspiration, wanted my guidance. See how is life, right? Recently, few months back, I read a book called The Courage to be Disliked. In that book, the author said a wonderful thing, and that is making me to express myself more and be myself more. I would like to share that with you and also help you in expressing yourself. The author said that first know what is your task and what is others' task. Your task is how you view yourself, and that only falls under your responsibility. How others view or how others talk or judge is not your task, and it never falls under your responsibility. So, bro, go ahead and make that baby step for your own good. For doing a passion, I should have money, right? For money, what will I do? That is the third tip. Learn about finances. Learning about finances is a very important thing at this age. Yes, during college days or during some other time, we'll have our own expenses, and for that you can also feel awkward to go and ask your parents. You also want to go, but you will think, okay, we don't have money, we can't go there, or we can't spend for this thing which is very important in our life. So for that, I highly suggest you to do a work that helps you to professionally grow. Now, for example, you may start a YouTube channel that helps you to develop your presentation skills, your body language, your communications, and so on. If you're a person who wants to develop your communication skills by talking to people, then you can start with public speaking. If you're a person who don't want to talk before many people, like 200 people or 10,000 people, if you want to talk alone, but if you want your voice to reach many people, then you can try podcasting. During podcasting, you can sit alone, you can sit with your phone and record, and then you can publish it and so that it reaches many people without you going and directly talking to people. So you can try podcasting first, and then you can go for public speaking. That is my sort of suggestion. Like that, there are various things. If you want to try write blogs, there are many websites where you can write blogs for free. There may be people saying only if you have money you can go for passion. If you don't have money, you can't go for passion. No, that's not a thing. There are many resources where you can freely upload your work. For example, you have YouTube, right? Where we don't have to pay anything. But once we reach a certain place, once we reach a certain number of subscribers, we'll get money. Likewise, research and find where you can put your skill, where you can upgrade your talents, upgrade your skills. If you can't find a way, that's okay. If you can't find a way to earn, then learn. Try to learn a skill so that in future you can have it as a second income. And also learn this 20s how to invest and how to spend money. How to spend, where to invest, which is a trustable one, what is the share market about, what is this mutual fund about. So learn all these things, and then finally you invest in these things so that you will have an idea about what is what. Fourth point is take responsibilities. At 20s, you may feel, if my parents did this, I would have become this. My parents didn't support, that's why I didn't go in this field. Bro, it's high time to take responsibility of your life. Our parents gave whatever they know, whatever they gave, whatever they can give. If you feel that their offerings didn't match your interests, then do it then for yourself now. If you feel, if my parents admitted in a good dance class, I would have now become a great dancer, then now start dancing. It's better late than never. So instead of blaming others, instead of blaming yourself, take actions. Have sex, love, or drink, party, do whatever you want, and do it only if you feel like. And do it only if you are ready to face any consequences by committing those things. The author of Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle, says that don't blame you or others for a situation. You can do three things. Either you can accept the situation, or change the situation, or remove yourself from the situation. So at least from this moment, try to take responsibility of whatever you face in life, whatever you do. Fifth tip is choose relationships wisely. We mostly value money so much just because we see it. But I will definitely say that there are two more things that are as valuable, no, more valuable than money. Those two are energy and time. So make sure that you spend your energy and time with the right people and right things. You can live without anyone, but you can't live without one particular person, and that's you. As I already said in the first tip, make yourself the first priority. Love yourself as much as you can. From my experience, I wanted to share that if you heal, if you make changes, have a healthy relationship with yourself, then everything outside falls in right place. Even if it doesn't work, you will know how to handle it properly. If you don't know how to heal, how to trust yourself, treat yourself in a healthier way, you can also go for taking professional help. It is okay to take professional help at any age, at any time. As a 20s aged kid, okay. As a 20s aged adult, I can understand that at times it feels alone or lonely to see people around us getting in various types of relationships, friends with benefits, and getting married, bestie relationships, going out for sex dates and whatnot. If you also want to do it, no problem. But before that, think whether you can spend your time and money on it. And if you're okay, you do that. As I already said, take responsibility of what you are doing in your life. Have more and more self-belief, self-confidence on you. The amount of self-belief you have on yourself is the amount that others can have it on you. So, love yourself, believe yourself, and be confident of who you are. Then only the thought of I can go through whatever comes in life develops inside you. These 5 tips are tips that I follow and in my life, and it worked me and is working so well. It is up to you to follow or not. Don't follow because this person said or that person said. Follow only if you feel right. Ask these questions to yourself. Who am I? What am I living in this world? What is the purpose of my life? Your mind may say you're so-and-so's son, you're so-and-so's daughter, you're a wife of this person, that husband of this person, you're a student of this institution, and so on. That is all roles. All this wife, son, daughter, father, everything is a role. But other than this, who you are, find it out by asking yourself. And also find the perspective of love, friendship, and other relationships that you have. Big psychologists with big financial advisors can say quotes or definitions, but let us keep that all on one side and see what is our perspective. See what is how you view this world, and always do or buy things only if you really need it, or not with the mindset of everyone does this and I also do this. Everyone has this, so I also want to have this. No, it is only based on if you need, you do it. If you don't need, don't do it. That's it, right? Even in the case of buying a car or marriage or even buying a house, it is the same case. So for 20s people, I would highly recommend this book called 8 Things to Do When You Turn 20. It is a book written by an IRS person. So he tells what all he wanted to share for 20s people. 8 things. What all he wanted to share is very short book, so you can try reading this. I also was reading this book and it was very nice to read about friendships and other relationships and how to handle it. So you also definitely read it and share your feedback. என் அழகு தமிழ் செல்லங்களுக்கு, என்னடா நம்ம பொண்ணு தமிழை விட்டுட்டு இங்கிலீஷ் போயிட்டாலோ, இதுக்கு மேல வானன்பா வாழாமல எல்லாமே இங்கிலீஷா தான் இருக்க போதோ, ஐயோ அப்படின்னு நினைச்சு வருத்தப்பட்டீங்களா? சும்மா ஒரு வழக்கத்துல இருந்து புதுசா ட்ரை பண்ணுவோமே, புதுசா பண்ணி பார்ப்போமே, நம்மளோட எப்பவுமே நம்ம குட்டி கம்ஃபர்ட் ஜோன்ல இல்லாம புதுசா இருந்து வெளியே போய் பார்ப்போமே அப்படின்னு பண்றதுக்காக பண்ண ஒரு சின்ன முயற்சி தான் இது. அதனால நம்ம சேனல்லாம் ஃபுல்லா இங்கிலீஷால கண்டிப்பா மாறாது. பிகாஸ் எப்பவுமே நமக்கு தமிழ் தாங்க தாய் வீடு. அதனால புதுசா நான் வந்து இங்கிலீஷ் எபிசோட்ஸ் போடணும்னாலும் நான் இதுல 1-2 எபிசோட் போடுவேனே தவிர, இல்லாட்டி புது சேனல் ஓப்பன் பண்ணுவே தவிர இந்த சேனல்லாம் கன்வெர்ட்டே ஆகாது. இது வந்து நிதர்சனமான உண்மை. Thank you so much, Tamil listeners and non-Tamil listeners, for spending your valuable time and energy with me. I hope this episode adds at least a little value to your life. I wish you that you be blessed with the best of everything, with loads of passion, money, happiness, love, masculine energy, feminine energy, and everything that you wish for. I wish you that you become the person you always wanted to become. Just listening to these tips or any wonderful podcast doesn't make any change. Try to implement at least one thing that you liked. And if you try anything and if you wanted to share how it felt like, you can definitely share using the feedback, using the reply section below or to my Instagram ID. If you wish to share any feedback or any other suggestions that you wanted to share with me or any experience that you had in your life, then you can drop down in the reply section as said below, or you can also DM me in my Instagram page at thekariga32 at the_KAARIGA32. This is my Instagram ID, so you can share this, you can share your feedback, or you can share whatever you feel like in that Instagram page. And that's all from my side. So let's meet in another beautiful episode like this. And until then, this is VNB Pavitra signing off.